All right, we're back, and I'm going to talk to Barla, who apparently is an agent for the Shadow Broker, who might have information on Saren, so we can get the Council to revoke his Spectre status before he causes any more problems.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business, until Saren turned on him.
Well, I don't know what that one says. I'll pick it, because I don't know.
That's what happens when you deal with a traitor like Saren.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
I think we'll skip the investigate stuff here.
Thanks for the info.
My pleasure, Commander.
Alright. So, if we go speak to this Krogan, he might have some information on the Shadow Broker. He's been hired by the Shadow Broker for some reason, and so he might have some information. I think I'll do this little thing over here. Establish.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
Yeah, I think we'll do this one. It's a little bit rough. I mean, she comes off a little bit rough here in her anti-alienness. I mean, this Shepard is not like a raving, but she doesn't trust him very much yet. Although she's not going to necessarily like this Turian guy over here. Let's check it out.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
I like this. It's a big, stupid jellyfish, but that's going too far.
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the Jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
I think I will go with this one.
If you can't solve this problem, you don't even deserve to be in C-Sec.
I didn't ask for your help, human. I can deal with this myself.
Yeah? Well, you're not dealing with it.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable C-Sec officer enlisted assistance?
The C-Sec officer is just doing his job. You're causing trouble.
This one is too humble to suggest that the C-Sec officer is personally biased. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
I don't care about your intent. You're making all Hanar look like troublemaking zealots.
This one does not wish to prejudice the listeners against the Hanar.
You Hanar deserve what you get. You're either too snobbish or too stupid to follow simple rules.
This one will obey. It does not wish to prejudice other species against the Hanar. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
Well, that was a little bit too far.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Somebody needed to set that thing straight, and it obviously wasn't going to be you.
You have already demonstrated your ability. I acknowledge it, and I will learn from your example. Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Okay. I just need to make sure this stays on gets on my map here. Alright, fine. Yeah, I'm not sure how well that worked out. I mean, she's not a member of the KKK or anything like that. I mean, she's just like very leery of aliens right at the moment.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
It's also really strange. It's like, did you go to the Dale Carnegie Speech School or join Toastmasters? You got to invest in order to use these dialogue options. I mean, I don't know. Using speech options to accomplish stuff seems kind of like, well, unless you invested in the Dale Carnegie School of Influence or something, you can't actually resolve the situation. And I don't know that that's any good. I don't think that's a very... Should Shepard sit there and practice speaking in a mirror, you know, in order to resolve these situations? wants... There he is. Wrex.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Wrex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Yes, human.
I don't know.
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Barla Vaughn said to talk to you.
Barla Vaughn is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
Enlighten me.
I've been hired to kill the owner of Korra's den, a man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
What'd he do?
He betrayed the Shadow Broker. A Quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to trade information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
What does Saren have to do with this?
Well, the Quarian has something that connects Saren to the Geth. He paid Fist a small fortune for her.
If we get our hands on that evidence, we can prove that Saren's a traitor. And the Council will have to listen to us.
Saren might already have her.
Last I heard, Fist still had her. Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
I want to know more about your employer.
Can't tell you much. All I got was a coded message with the details of the job. Standard procedure.
What about Garrus, that Turian? He wants to take Saren down too.
We can handle this on our own.
Yeah, you're forced to recruit either Garrus or Wrex. In fact, if you go to the med clinic, you're going to be forced to recruit Garrus. But for this playthrough, this Shepard is not going to use any aliens in her squad until she's forced to at Virmire. And it's at that point on Virmire where she'll really begin to change up. But she's already going to be... I'm going to have her talk with Wrex on the Normandy. And it turns out, you know, the Krogan were... the genophage was deployed by the Turians, so she's kind of like, oh, yeah, you don't like the Turians either, huh? Well, I can understand that. So she'll start feeling okay about the Krogan when she finds out more. So, but I'm still not going to use any aliens in the squad until forced to on Virmire. And it'll be at that point where Shepard really starts to reconsider her previous, you know, hesitation about aliens and working with aliens. So, but for now, okay, he's given us information and we can't turn him down, but we don't have to use him on the squad, and we're not going to. Which kind of unfortunate, because I'd just as soon level the dude right now and equip him. But also, another reason I don't want to bring him along is he would kill Fist. And I just can't see almost any Shepard, except a Shepard that killed... I mean, I just can't see any Shepard takes somebody along with him, and then this dude just up and kills the dude. Without her, I mean, she's supposed to be in charge. Shepard's supposed to be in charge, he or she. And you run into this guy, and one of your squad mates just goes off on his own. You're like, no, wait a minute, you're under my command. You only act when I tell you to act. All right, let's...
One sec, looking you up.
Little shopping here. Well, come on.
Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How do you know who I am?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you got.
Excellent. I hope you find what you're looking for.
I don't know that there's anything here. I will buy one more pistol. No, it doesn't look like there's anything of interest. Anything down at the bottom of the list? Like oh, look at this, a CASA license. Let's get that. Definitely want a CASA license. And we're fine on biotic amps. But that was it. And nothing of interest. No Omni tools, which is really what I want. I'd also like to get some Colossus Heavy for Ash. Right now she's got medium. I'd like to get. I have no idea why I don't have Colossus Heavy for her. Oh well, must just not have appeared. All right. Well, we got to go now to Fist's joint. You always have a squad mate end up talking to these dudes. They always get stuck right there talking to those dudes. But we'll do Fist in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day.